Hey kids, I hope you guys are doing really well indoors. I know it's not easy to find something to do indoors, like if especially if you guys are used to like going out seeing your friends, playing with them. It's not easy. I understand that, but it's okay. We'll get through this together. So today it's my turn to tell you guys a story and it's about Moses and the burning bush. Well, technically the bush wasn't on fire, but we'll get to that place soon. So here's how it goes. This story is from the book of Exodus, and it's in chapter 3 if you guys want to have a read about it. So here's how it goes. So one day, Moses was looking after his family's sheep, and he was leading the flock to the far side of the desert and came to Horeb, the mountain of the God. And there's the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a bush. So Moses saw, and he thought that the bush was on fire and it did not burn up. So Moses thought, I'll go over there and have a look at this strange sight. Why does the bush not burn up, even though it seems like it was on fire? So when the Lord saw that he had gone to look at this strange sight, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, Here I am. Do not come any closer, God said, for this is holy ground. So take off your sandals. And then he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. So at this, Moses hid his face because he was afraid. He was so embarrassed. He was afraid to look at God. And the Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So I've come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians and to bring them up out of that land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey, and the home of many other tribes as well. And now the cry of the Israelites has reached me, and I've seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing them. So now, go. I am sending you, Moses, to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. But Moses said to God, Who am I, that I should be the one going to Pharaoh and bringing the Israelites out of Egypt? And God said, Not to worry, man. I'll be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I, God, who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain. So Moses said to God, Suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, The God of your fathers has sent me to you. And they ask me, What is his name? Then what shall I tell them? God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you. So God also said to Moses, Say to the Israelites, The Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. Moses, this is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation to generation. Go, assemble the elders of Israel and say to them, The Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, appeared to me and said, I have watched over you and have seen what has been done to you in Egypt, and I have promised to bring you up out of your misery in Egypt into the promised land, a land flowing of milk and honey. And God went on to lead Moses and his people, the Israelites, out of Egypt and onto the promised land. So, kids, from this really short story that I've just told you guys about the Moses and the burning bush, what we realize is that we tend to face situations where we just want to give up. We just think that, nah, I'm not gonna do it. It's too tough. It doesn't seem like I can do it. It's impossible. Well, think about it again. You are not doing this on your own. You will always have someone watching over you. Not just watching, in fact, he's going to be there with you. God is there with you. You are not just going to be doing this with someone watching over from somewhere in the back or in the corner or behind the closet. No, he is there with you. So you can see in this story how reluctant Moses was when God told him to bring the people out of Egypt, to bring the Israelites out of Egypt. But God didn't just cross his arms and just say, hey, yeah, go. He did not do that. He was there, not just waiting for Moses to deal with it. He gave Moses whatever help he promised. God promised that, Moses, do this. I'll be there with you. And he was there with Moses. So Moses was able to complete this task, this work of his. So in our lives, each and every one of us would have tough situations, but we are not on our own. Remember that. Just ask for God to help you. Ask for God to be there with you, and he will be there. I'm pretty sure you guys have had situations where you just needed help, but no one was there. But God is the only one who can help you and who will definitely help you. So just let us know, let Whizz Kids know, like the team of Whizz Kids, let us know, like, have you been in such a situation where you needed help, or you think that something seemed impossible, appeared to be impossible to do, and because of your faith in God, because you asked for God to help you, because you prayed to God, and somehow it worked, do send us a video or send us a text. Just tell us how it worked for you, how you prayed to God, what kind of situation it was, and how God helped you, like, just survive through that thing. All right, I hope you guys have fun throughout the next few weeks, few months of this isolation period, and we, the Whizz Kids team, will see you guys soon. All right, bye kids.